Welcome to 62 to Freedom. This is build day 50. Wow, half a century. 50 sounds like a lot, but not really. You know, considering, you know, what if you had to do all this work? Be lucky to get it done in 50 days. I'm sure of that, because, well, even just digging this footing for this fence was super deep. And, you know, it was some hard digging too. Through banana trees and other trees got dug up, and rocks and clay, hard clay that's almost like rock. And then some places actually were like bedrock, some of the clay. Anyway, I think 50 days is good. And you know, with all the digging basically over, is everything's coming back out of the ground. There's very little digging left. So, wow, it's just rising up. So once it gets up there, it's just going to be about pouring concrete, and also, you know, walls, you know, forming the walls and everything. And the concrete mixer will help with that. So it's just that, you know, the manpower is going to have to increase during the pads, and then back down for the walls. Like this first, the first floor, the pad will increase to like 20. Then it will decrease to, for the carpenters to make the walls and, you know, do the steel and the forms for the walls. And then, you know, there'll be more columns also going up from, you know, on top of that pad, you know, the columns for the support the second floor. So that's a lot of steel in the walls and the columns and the forms to build for that. So the labor will back down, because you don't need 20 people to do that, because they just get in each other's way. So there's no more groundwork, that much groundwork left. So welcome to 62 to Freedom. Can't please everybody. You can please everybody some of the time. You can't please everybody all the time, or something like that. Okay. So if something's not like for one episode, you might like the next episode. All right, peace out.
50, ma'am.
It's on the nook. Oh, that looks good. My sister-in-law makes that. That's very good.
Yes,
I
sir.
like that.
Thank you. Ano ba, ma'am? Rice. Ikaw yung isip? Pero manok. Apat. Mountain Dew po. Pepsi. Pepsi. Ano pa, ma'am? Ano ka mo, ma'am? Manok lang pag-rice. Ano lang yan?
A nice hot cup of coffee. And then I gotta do the payroll. So, gonna need that. Brush off my mathematics. Wow, that's a lot of steel. That's a lot of steel. A lot of expensive steel. It goes all the way around here. And then over there. A lot of steel. Wow. Steel City. Yeah. All right, welcome to 62 to Freedom. These are my two newfound friends, Mathelo and Alan. And you know, Alan, he's a veteran to the Philippines compared to me. You know, I only been here like 3 or 4 months, but maybe he could tell you more about how long he's been here and everything.
Oh God, let me see. I first met Mathelo when he was what, about 4 years old. Yeah, 83 was my first trip down here to Gasso. I did time up in Subic Bay when I was active duty. But we coming down here. Just 83 on again, off again. 95 I had the full family over. And then let's say 2006, and on that we come back every couple of years. It was a real treat for me to watch 62 to Freedom when he first started, because I was like, damn, he's taking shots of my neighborhood up by the cell tower down on Sabang West, you know?
Yeah, he owns some property down there.
Yeah, we got some property down there we owned for a while, and we're fixing to start our project hopefully next year. And we were, like everybody else, COVID had gotten in the way of our home production for the last 2 years. So we're planning to start in December, January.
So are you gonna come back for the start of the project, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'll be here when ground zero, when everything starts up. And I know I've been around long enough to know that, you know, you got to be on site
Yeah.
to get the job done right the first time.
I would advise that
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep.
So it's my nephew Mathelo here.
Yep.
He's
Wow, since you were 4 years old, man, you were just like a little teeny.
yeah, he used to run around with my kids when they were over here. You know, take them out and about. So you know, down to rice field. You know, killing turkeys. What killing? The turkey killing day that one day, and we won't go there though. But,
So where are you from, Alan? Are you from?
well, originally I was born and raised in Philadelphia. I moved out of there in '77, went active duty. And during that time I met my wife Sonia from up there in South Dubai, Gasso. And let me see, we moved to States. We live down in Washington, state of Washington right now, up in the north part of the state, Skagit County.
That's cool.
So it's I don't know, hour drive south of the.
I just want to say one
Canadian
thing.
border.
I just want to say one thing. You know, and I say this to one of my friends I used to work with in Virginia. You know, I'm a Minnesota Viking fan, but it's just that game where them Philadelphia Eagle fans, they threw them full beer cans, unopened beer cans down and was hitting people in the head with it. What do you got to say about that, visitor?
I don't know, man. You know, shit happens.
I just
Part
get
of
it.
my French, but that's all right, man.
I just like to, I used to rib him about that all the time.
Uh,
Anyway, I'm only kidding.
Yeah. Good, man. And yeah, it was a real treat to find 62 to Freedom online. You know, because I check the YouTube sites left and right. You know, find out what's going on with the pandemic over here and what the IATF are up to, and you know, the higher ups in the government. So. You know, I just happened to come across Rodney one day. I'm like, cool, you know. And right now, he lives right down the street from where our property is. But once he gets moved in down here, I think he's going to appreciate what he's got a heck of a lot more. Because it's just beautiful. And
Yeah, I love the water.
got the beachfront property right there, you know.
I love the water. You know, I was born right next to Virginia Beach, so
There's going to be a bunker boat out there with his name on it eventually.
yeah, I want to go fishing, man, but I ain't got time to fish right now. So
No, man, it's all about production.
yeah.
You know, so, yeah.
Well,
Just, you know, watch your health and make sure, you know, take plenty of water like you're doing, you know, because, You know, this stuff will catch up to you if you're not careful.
Yeah, I get wet every day, twice.
Yeah.
You know, I go through 2 shirts, I'm completely soaked.
Absolutely.
Some of these guys are not wet, huh?
They
I don't know how they don't sweat. They don't sweat. They just are dry at the end of the day. They just barely sweat a little
work their
bit.
ass off and they sweat.
I don't know how they do it. Never let them see you sweat.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad I met y'all. Both of y'all are some good dudes. And we're gonna just let them off the hook for right now. Anyway, that's from 62 to Freedom. And I'm glad I met some cool people here from, you know, one from Philippines, and you're from the Philippines though, right? Yeah, yeah. And also from USA.
There you go.
All right, peace out, guys. Oh yeah. This beam is getting a form. They call that the rebar here deform bar with a form on it. Form on a deform. And I'm not gonna video these guys, so peace out.